What's going on, legends? It's CH from BREWS and VIDS. Proud to welcome you to this week's episode where we're going to be pairing Ducktales 2 for the NES with Deschutes Fresh Squeezed IPA. Deschutes Brewery originated out of Bend, Oregon, and is one of the biggest microbreweries in America. As of now, you can find their beers in 28 states. This BrewDog is a single IPA with a tropical fruit taste. This beer is extremely delicious with a strong pineapple aftertaste. It's 6.4 alcohol by volume and has a darker color than most West Coast IPAs. Looks kind of like an amber. I can't wait to find this recipe so I can brew a clone. Now let's get into it and let's see if this IPA pairs with Ducktales 2. Ducktales 2 was the second and last installment for the Ducktales series on the NES. Just like the original Ducktales, this game was developed by Capcom, so you know it's worth playing, and was released in North America in June of 1993. Unlike the original Ducktales, this game bombed sales-wise. It came out way too late, almost a year after everybody already had an SNES, aka the greatest system of all time. I'm not sure why it took Capcom 4 years to come out with a sequel, because it looks exactly like the same template from the first Ducktales, which isn't a bad thing. The original Ducktales debuted in 1989, and if Ducktales 2 would have come out in 1990 or maybe 1991, yeah, it would have made Capcom a lot more money. But it also made this game a rarity for retro collectors. See, every retro collector has the original Ducktales, but not every collector has Ducktales 2, much more rare. As with the first Ducktales, Ducktales 2 is a non-linear game, meaning you can start at any stage in any order, just like a Quentin Tarantino film, if that even made sense. The only playable character is Uncle Scrooge, and his weapon is a cane, but it's upgraded since the first Ducktales. In Ducktales 2, you can pull objects as well as hang from these handles. Shoot that cannon, boy! There's also a merch store in this game where you can buy hit points, energy lives, and a bank. If you don't have a bank and you die, you lose all your money. I think the funnest part of this game is collecting all 7 pieces of the treasure map to unlock a level as well as an alternative ending. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a sucker for alternative endings. I gotta get the best ending by any means necessary. There's 5 levels that each have a piece of the treasure map. The other 2 pieces of the treasure map, one you start with, which is Scrooge's main motivation to begin the adventure, and 1 piece of the treasure map you buy in the merch store. There's also 2 secret treasures in the game. They're fun to get, but they don't really do anything except give you money. They have nothing to do with the alternative ending or secret level. They're just fun to get. Gyro Gear Loose plays a major role in this game as he gives you 3 cane upgrades. These upgrades allow Scrooge to move bigger, heavier objects, allowing Scrooge to get into all the secrets. So I play these levels first, the 3 out of the 5 levels that Gyro shows up in. The 5 levels in this game include Niagara, Bermuda, Mew, I don't know if that's fictional or real, Scotland, Egypt, and the secret level is called Underground. So the name of the game is to get the treasures before, yep, surprise, surprise, Flintheart Goldblum gets his greasy mitts on them. One of the things that's kind of surprising in this game is there's no Bugle Boys. I kind of like the Bugle Boys and their shit-eating grins, but whatever, life goes on. Okay, so Ducktales 2 is fun as shit. It's a really enjoyable game from Capcom without too much difficulty. If you know what you're doing, you can really beat this game in about 15 to 20 minutes. Now sit back, relax, crack a beer, and let's see if this Deschutes Fresh Squeezed IPA pairs with Ducktales 2.